Hey guys, what is going on? I hope everybody had a good time in the NBA yesterday with the 11 game slate. It felt good to have a big slate after only a 3 game slate the night before. So I hope everyone had a good night. Today we will be looking at a recap of last night and a look ahead to today's games. For Saturday the 21st, I have a cash game and a GPP lineup for you guys like usual. So let's get into last night's results. So I actually gave you guys this lineup in the video yesterday. Hit 305. I didn't actually use it in a in my regular lineups. My other lineups still did cash. Got a 293. So not bad. But obviously this is the better one. So let's get into it. All right. So this one here, I went Kyle Lowry. Betting 43.5. Very good pick here against the Lakers, as we know. Not good against point guards. So very good night for Lowry. Next was Ish Smith. Yeah, this is definitely not what I expected. I did not expect them to put up almost 40 points, and for the Pelicans to beat the Spurs. Did not expect that. Probably not many people expected that, but good for the Pelicans. Perfect pick there. Can't really explain it. So next was Jimmy Butler. I picked him because I knew he was going to have a good game here against Golden State. They were in the game for a while and then let Golden State get to him at the end. So very good from Butler. Got a 54.3. Cannot complain about that for only $8,000. Our next one was CJ McCollum here. I thought he'd have a little bit better game, at least 30 here. Did not happen. So, like I said, a little disappointing, but I took a chance going up against the Clippers because he's usually a very consistent guy. All right, next is Batum. Man, he's been letting me down the last 2 times I picked him. He had he faced Philly. Don't know what happened to Batum. Kemba Walker and Al Jefferson just went off, though. I was going to pick Al Jefferson, but I just did not do it. Wish I would have. Back to Batum, though. 19 points. Just terrible from him. 7,000 salary. So yeah, very disappointed. Next was Jeff Green. Got 21.7. His salary is only $4,300, so you can't really expect more than that from him. So all right night from Jeff Green. Alrighty, next was Thaddeus Young. Very good night from him. I didn't know if I was going to pick him or not, but I picked him in this lineup here. Did very good. He's just been a very consistent guy. Still only $6,300. So very good for Young. All right, next was Solinger. He got a 19.3. Honestly, not too bad because the minutes he got, he just had terrible minutes tonight. Because they blew out Brooklyn, so he didn't really play too many minutes. So yeah, a little disappointing there. I know they were going to beat him, but not too bad. So. I took a chance with that. I think some other people took chances with him as well. So Solinger, kind of a dead tonight, but not really his fault because he didn't get minutes. All right, next was Marc Gasol, 51.7. Was not expecting this much from him, to be honest with you, but very good night. I will take it against Houston. So yeah, 51. Plus, it helped that Zach Randolph did not play, so very good night for Gasol. So I got 2 lineups for you guys. This is for the main slate. I'm not doing the early game. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so for point guard here, I'm gonna go with John Wall. Best point guard on the slate. Bradley Beal might be back. I'm not sure. He's still game time decision. I think he will play because he practiced Friday. So, like I said, I think Wall gets you about 30, 35, 40 points. Detroit, not too bad of a team, but Wall's going to have to lead the way here. So, very consistent and a very good pick there. All right, so Mo Williams is going to be out already. So, Dellavedova is going to start probably at point guard. Look for him to get you about 25 points. Very cheap option. Probably a lot of people are going to have Dellavedova. So, hopefully, he can get you about 25. Alrighty, next is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Harder Indiana team. But, there's no shooting guards. Only Antetokounmpo, Wade, and Ellis are your only really top shooting guards on the slate. So I'm going to take a chance with Guyanis and Wade. If you want to go with Ellis, you can, but Hill might be back for Indiana, so that's going to take a little bit of shots away from Ellis. Still very good play, but I'm going to go with Wade. Very good night last time out, facing an easy Philly team, so hopefully Wade will get you about 35 points here tonight. Same as Antetokounmpo, hopefully get you about 30, 35. It's going to be a little tougher for him. Wish his salary was a little cheaper because it's going to be a harder matchup here against Indiana. But hopefully he will still get you about 30, 35 points. Alrighty, next, small forward, obviously, Paul George. Milwaukee's not good down low, and Paul George does a lot down low. He's going to get you about 45, 50 points. Very good play. Paul George, I'm going to have him in a lot of my lineups. Must play for me. Next, CJ Miles. Going to be a salary saver. You can also go with Jeff Green, but he's playing San Antonio, so I'm going to go a little bit higher salary and a little bit more upside with CJ Miles. Coming off the bench, though, he may not get as many minutes now with Hill. I think he will still get you about 20 points here tonight, which is fine with me. Alrighty, next is Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh going up against Philly. As we all know, terrible, terrible, terrible down low. Bosh and Whiteside are just going to have a dunk fest down low. So look for Bosh to get you about 35, 40 points here against the weak Philly defense. Alrighty, Tristan Thompson. Haven't mentioned him yet this year, but I'm going to start doing that. Timothy Mozgov is hurt for about 2 to 3 weeks, so Tristan Thompson's going to probably have to come into the starting lineup. I don't think Verjao will get the start. I think Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love are going to be down low. So Thompson got you 26 last time out. Like I said, I think he's going to be in the starting lineup. Probably get you about 25, 30 points. Atlanta's not too good down low, so cheap option for power forward Tristan Thompson. Pick him up if he's in the starting lineup. All right, next is Ian Mahimi. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but cheap option. He starts. He's very consistent. Gets you about 20 to 25 points a game. Doesn't score much. Gets some rebounds, but he blocks a lot of shots, so that's where he gets his points. Milwaukee's not good down low. I don't know if that's really going to matter here because he doesn't really shoot much, but hopefully he can get you about 20, 25 points and get some bigger guys in there and save some salary. All right, moving on to the GPP lineup. I'm really liking this lineup. If there's a big if some people don't play. So first is Dennis Schroeder. So if Jeff Teague doesn't play, obviously Dennis Schroeder is definitely going to be my starting point guard. Been very consistent since Teague went down with injury. Plus, Cleveland's not good against point guards. And also taking Dellavedova right against them. So two very cheap point guards. I think each can get you about 25, 30 points tonight. Already going with Wade and Antetokounmpo once again. A very good very good pair for shooting guard tonight. Both have, I guess Wade has a little bit better matchup. Like I said, Antetokounmpo has a harder matchup, but still should both produce very good. All right, next going with LeBron here against Atlanta. Hopefully he gets you about 40, 45 points here tonight. Don't know if this will be a scoring night or a passing night for LeBron, but either way, he should still have a very good game. Alrighty, Otto Porter Jr. He's been doing very, very good. Detroit's a good defense. Also, I think Beal's going to come back, so Otto Porter, his fantasy points are going to cut down just a little bit. But he's, the mid-range small forwards, he's probably the best bet. So I'm going to go with Porter here for only $5,700. Already going down here, we got Bosh and Love. Loving these guys down low. Love has a very good matchup against Atlanta as well. Like I said earlier, Bosh and Ian Mahimi. Very, very good GPP lineup. I'm loving this lineup, to be honest with you. If Ian Mahimi can get you about 20, 25, Porter can get you about 25, and the rest of the guys do very good. So, yeah, I'm really loving this lineup, guys. I said, I hope Teague sits. I really do, because if he does, it'll be a very good lineup. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more content, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for all your support, and thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a good weekend.